Hey guys, Darth Lord here, back with part 7, I'm pretty sure, of our Star Wars The Old Republic Jedi Knight playthrough. So, last time we got done a whole bunch. We got Tatooine all the way completed, and we made quite a chunk into Alderaan. I also leveled up, did the heroics on this planet while we were, offline, off camera, and, so now we're really good. We have some more abilities, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember which one you guys have seen because it's hard for me to keep track. And again, I'm doing my smuggler at the same time in my personal time, and so it's like really hard for me to keep track. But we have Pacify. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this one. It reduces accuracy for the enemy by 90% for 6 seconds, so makes them very, very tough, and it's really useful for me, help keep me alive. We also got Dispatch, which is another, throws the main hand lightsaber at a target, dealing X amount of energy damage, only usable at targets at 30% max health, below 30% max health. So it's like a good finishing move. I'm pretty sure you guys did see that. And then we got Force Stasis, which paralyzes them and deals a little bit of damage for 4 seconds. It also builds 3 focus. It's good to again break the attack of weaker enemies. We got a whole bunch, just a crazy amount of gifts that isn't in our locker. Which is good. Now, story-wise, last time, Elena Hark betrayed us. We found out that she was actually an Imperial spy, and that she was working against us. So, which is, of course, no bueno. We are going to cut her face off and mount it on our wall like a hunting trophy, because no one betrays me. Nobody. So right before this, I recorded Sunset Overdrive wasn't it part 3? I think it's part 3. I had a blast doing that, and now we are doing this one. So hope you guys are enjoying this game. I know I am. We are making fantastic time. Well, I've noticed that between so obviously for the Sith Warrior playthrough, I did include heroics. It was before I had decided to level up off camera. To do a lot of leveling off camera. It's easier for me and better for my channel. It's more concise that way, and I really, really enjoy that. The more concise, then the better it is. If I'm high level off camera, then my videos can be more there's more cuts, right? I cut out the trips, I cut out the journeys, and that way my videos are really just hitting the story, and I think that's way better. It's more entertaining for you guys, and it's easier for me because there's a lot I can get farther and cut more out and still make good progress. So I think it's better for us in general. Anyway, so I think the part-wise, I think this Jedi Knight playthrough will be a lot shorter. Now, of course, I don't know about video length. I don't remember what my Sith Warrior playthrough on average is off the top of my head, so I don't know that it'll be shorter, but I imagine it will be shorter, just because this is all story stuff, so we do make it farther when we are doing it this way. So it would not surprise me if it was shorter, so we will have to see. Now, again, it doesn't really matter, because there's no requirement that I have to keep it short. I just like having it's just something cool that I like. I like having them a little more shorter, a little more concise, because I feel like if it's 12 parts, but there's if it's 12 parts, but there's like half of that is just heroic grinding, even with sped up, even with music, it's like just not entertaining, as far as I can tell. Anywho, so we did get a message. I did not open it, of course, because I didn't want to see it without you guys, of course. I did look around a little bit. I think, didn't I? I thought about looking around for some companion customization, but we have yet to do so. I was thinking about my smuggler. I did that on my smuggler, not on this account. But anyway, let's go ahead and check our mail first. So this is from Fur Megsan, subject Lord Praven. Heard through the grapevine that you fought and killed Lord Praven on Tatooine. That you killed Lord Praven on Tatooine. Guess that makes me your new biggest fan, even though we never met. My father was a Republic soldier. Lord Praven killed him during the sacking of Coruscant. For years, I had a bounty on that Sith scum's head, but everyone who tried to collect caught a serious case of corpse. Glad to see someone finally took that pompous butcher down. Enjoy your reward. You've earned it. Fear. Fur. You're welcome, random guy. I didn't do it for you, but, I love getting paid. Anyway, pull out the little mouse droid. He's so cute. Too cute. And cool. Alright, I'm going to run towards our next objective, and I'll see you all there. Here we are inside our objective. So, you notice I did level up a bit. So, actually, funny story. I was so close to leveling up that just discovering the new areas actually was enough to push me over the edge. So we are at 36 now, which is pretty sweet. And I meant to say, so it's a little weird getting used to my Sunset Overdrive playthrough because that game has a lot of talking. So normally I feel I do obviously a lot of commentary, and so it feels weird to me because that game has a lot of talking. So I'm often not speaking very much. So it feels weird because I feel like I'm doing like a bad job or I'm like messing up. So if it just seems a little weird, I mean, you guys probably didn't even notice. It's very behind the scenes stuff. But anyway, so if you wish to hear my lovely voice, or if you're really happy that I shut up for once, you know, whichever your preference is, I am sorry if you wish I talked more. But that game there's a lot of talking, and I don't want to talk over the other characters because the dialogue is very funny and very witty, and I think it's really, really cool for us to enjoy it together. So, but anyway, just a thought. Anyway, you little droid. I'm not even scared of these guys. After the stupid heroics on this planet, nothing could faze me. Tell you what, though, we need to level up. We're only 2 above, and I'm a little worried because obviously we have more story stuff here. But I am a tad worried because if we hit like another planet, I don't think we'll have enough levels to like be able to skip it or like clear it. You know what I mean? So I am a little worried about our level situation, but we'll just have to see. Look at all the gifts! Look at it! I mean, I only have 2 in my inventory, but like I have more. I have so much more. Just gifts for days, and not the funny meme kind either. How is that guy dead? I didn't even do anything. That's kind of funny. Well, that's kind of weird. Come here, little turret, little turret. Little big. I'm stupid, he could ignore me. Alright. We're killing our way, we are gonna get our bonus objective, and none of these Thule dogs will stop us. What's really funny is that the traitor chick thought that fleeing to the house Thule was gonna save her life. She was wrong. She's gonna die. Because I don't abide traitors, and she will never be able to hide from my wrath. Never! Because, I mean, I have a proud history of being incredibly aggressive towards anyone who betrays me. And you guys can look back at my other playthroughs and, you know, see that point proven. That anytime there's a traitor, I just will stop at nothing to make sure that they pay. I will stop at nothing. Plus, we do have to tear through these guys because there's no other way around them. Tell you what, though. Doing all of these playthroughs, like doing the Sith Warrior and doing so much work on this, has really sharpened my skill as far as like using my abilities and healing and being like on point using abilities at the right time. Like I've always been pretty good at using abilities and knowing what they all do. I do play with players that don't use all of their abilities and they use a few or whatever. They're more casual about it, but I am very. I think I'm pretty good about using abilities and utilizing, you know, and making sure I'm hitting them and you know, being really on top of my abilities and doing the right damage and activating like you know, heals at the right time. I feel like I'm pretty good at the whole thing overall. But doing so many playthroughs and so much work on these classes has really sharpened my skill. So, you know, we have that going for us. And I'm better about being able to hit the keys without looking, which, you know, only enhances my skill. But I am better about hitting the keys without looking, which really speeds up things, of course. You think I'm like on a bloodthirsty tear right now? Because like I don't need to kill all these people. Like, I mean, like this guy, he was out of the way. I literally just attacked him because he was nearby. Because he was the enemy and he got within earshot or eyeshot. Really, I was able to see him, therefore it's able to kill him. Anyway, Elena Hark, I am here to kill you, you filthy traitor.
Be reasonable, Duke. Your calls for peace are misguided. Unnecessary. Lord Nefarad wants what's best for House Thule. Unconditional victory.
And all he asks is that I betray Organa. Who the skies are you?
Get out of my way. I need to kill that assassin next to you.
Assassin? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to her. She wants to confuse you. Be warned, I am prepared to kill you. Lord Nefarad trained me to fight a Jedi.
What about 2 Jedi?
Guards, defend the Duke.
Oh, that's it. First, your peons are gonna die, and then you will die shortly afterwards. All right, I am now ready to kill you. But why can't I click on? There we go. I kept missing. I was just trying to click on her. Really, the problem is it doesn't auto-target like people that are within, like closer to you. Really, when you're like spamming attack buttons, personally, I think it should auto-target whoever's within reach. But it doesn't. It's not very good at that all the time.
If you must kill me, at least tell me why.
The Jedi isn't here for you, fool. Not that it matters. No one will escape Lord Nefaret's purge. You're both dead, just like everyone scrabbling for peace. As the last person marked Jedi, you'll be the first to fall.
If I'm going to die, I'll make sure you go with me.
Don't expect me to beg for my life. We're past that now. If you're hoping to remove that mark on you, don't. I've just rendered the targeting device non-functional.
Then we've heard enough from you. Blasted woman has doomed us both. Unless we work together.
If you've got a plan to stop Lord Nefaret, let's hear it.
It's simple. Kill him before he kills us. I knew it would be wise to keep tabs on that Sith. Disgusting little men like him are always up to something. He's using a mountain bunker as a base. I'll give you the coordinates. Kill him if you can.
What defenses should I expect from this base?
The bunker repels torpedo bombers, and that's just the outside. Your work's cut out for you. I'm leaving for the spaceport. I'll try to outrun the death mark in case you fail. But first, this traitor dies.
My only regret is you knocked her unconscious.
Quick and painless. Much better than she deserved.
And the Jedi Council worries about me going to the dark side.
Go! Stop Nefaret, for both our sakes.
Kira, little girl, you don't know anything about the dark side, okay? It's not my fault that it makes me incredibly powerful, and your filthy Jedi tactics won't corrupt me. I will be dark side. I will be the most powerful Jedi ever. More like dark Jedi, honestly, but whatever.
Master Orgus, the Deathmark device is destroyed, but I was scanned by it. Darth Angril's apprentice is targeting me. I'm on my way to his stronghold. Where are you?
Too far to help. I misled you back at the camp. I haven't been searching for the apprentice. I've been hunting Darth Angril, and I just found his cruiser.
General Varsuthra has been hunting him for days without success.
The General doesn't have the Force as his ally. It called, and I followed. The cruiser's at the edge of the system, outside the reach of planetary sensors. It's about to jump for hyperspace. This may be our only shot at stopping him. I'm boarding that cruiser. Just wanted someone to know, in case.
Maybe I can find a way to avoid the Deathmark. Join you out there.
From what you've told me, neither of us has much time. This is how it has to be. Stop Angril's apprentice. Save Alderaan. May the Force be with you. Orgus out.
Okay, so my character's pretty dark, like, in general, right? But I feel like it's fun for me, right? Because I'm enjoying, like, sort of the role play aspect of the whole thing. Because I just want to check our big map here to see if it's closer to teleport. It actually kind of is. Because otherwise I'll have to fight through all the Thule stuff, so I think it's worth it. But anyway, so my character's obviously going dark, right? But I think it's fun as part of our role play that, so she obviously has a lot of dark side tendencies. Obviously that she's learning that, like, her own rise to power and her growth and her the more mastery of the Force that she has, the better. She's, like, really obsessed with gaining power. And the farther that, you know, our story goes, the more she is. Like, the more that she is that way. You know what I mean? So, my thought process here is that, actually, you know what? Wait a minute. Where's our big objective? It's obviously, okay, so it is up there. Never mind. Anyways, but yeah, so obviously so she is obsessed with gaining power. So none of that is new. But my idea is that so she does have a soft spot for Orgus. You know, she doesn't really like the council because a lot of the council is a lot of just politics. You know, they're very obviously loyal to the Republic, and my character isn't so much, right? Because her thought process is the Jedi should be separate. You know what I mean? It should be our decision on what we do, on what actions we take, but currently the Jedi is very reliant upon whatever the Republic is, and my character feels like that the Jedi should be guardians of should be like peacekeepers without the approval of the Republic. They shouldn't be. She feels like they're just slaves to the Republic, and she doesn't like that, right? So my idea is that but she does have a soft spot for Orgus. Even though she has her problems with the Council, or maybe even the Jedi as a whole, she does have a soft spot for Orgus. She sees him as like a father figure, and I think that's fun. I think it gives us some good role play. So that's sort of where we're at, and so that's the reason that I keep being incredibly nice to Orgus, is because that's the role play, is that she has a soft spot for him. She sees him as like her father figure, and she just wants him to be okay, and she's very worried about these current events. She's very, very worried for his safety. So, and I think that's fun. It gives us some more reasons. It gives us a personality behind the character, so we're not just, doing something, just not going through a game, because that's boring. But giving yourself a personality and giving yourself reasons for doing things, that's fun. It's adding just a little bit of role play really makes you want to go back, and that's the reason I always do it with every character. I give them my own backstory and personality a little bit, just because for me it makes me want to see the end of their story. It makes me want to play them a certain way, play them differently than even I would play normally, all the time necessarily, and I think that that's fun. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of the reasons why I do things, because I worry that I might do things and you're like, why does he do that? What's the decision there? But I do have a reason. It's because it's part of the role play. So anyway, so looks like our objective is right here. I was gonna cut it, but if we're this close, it seems wasteful. Although I am worried for Orgus's safety, though, I will tell you that. With all these current events, there is lots of powerful people running around, and my character is very worried for his safety. Ah, the frames are so much smoother in here. I'm so happy. Do you think there's I'm gonna go kill these guys to see if there's a bonus objective. Come here, fool. I'm just killing you for a test. There is a bonus objective. Huzzah! What luck. Yeah, so I wonder if this series will be shorter than the Sith. You think it would, right? Because the Sith one was so much more footage of heroics sped up, whereas this one is a lot more business and a lot more story stuff. So I would not. I mean, I feel like it would have to be faster, just like science says so. So I feel like it's probably going to be faster, which is good. I mean, which is fun, because the sooner that we finish one, the sooner we can move on to another one, and that's really cool. So, man, these guys are weak. Just like one-shotting all these guys. Man, these people are weak. There we go. Boink, boink. Sometimes I talk a lot of smack about like, I don't want to say smack because it doesn't really bother me, but sometimes it strikes me as funny how you'll hit these people this many times with lightsabers, right? So I say that these people are weak because I'm just one-shotting them, like a lot of the regular guys, but they have to do it that way, right? First of all, it's an MMO, so this is how MMOs are often played. This is the most normal form of an MMO. This is how it's played. You have these bars and abilities and quests, and that's very normal. But because if they made realistic, like the Star Wars universe realistic, all the lightsabers would kill people immediately, pretty much for the most part. All the lightsabers would kill people in one shot, and explosions would kill you. Powerful Sith would be terrifying. You know what I mean? So they have to do it this way. So sometimes I might sound like I'm making fun of it or talking smack, but it's all just in jest, right? Because I'm not actually upset or anything. It doesn't mean anything to me. This is how it has to be. So anyway, I think I missed my bonus objective, so that's stupid of me.
You truly are a stubborn one. Won't be satisfied until you've completely inconvenienced me, will you?
I killed your spy. Without her marking people, you'll run out of targets.
Then I'll have to make the most of who's left. My master is transmitting the most amusing holo message right now. You really should watch it with me.
Assaulting my cruiser alone. Very careless of you, Augustine.
It's not too late, Angro. Do the right thing for once. Surrender.
Pity you didn't bring your student. I could kill you both. Tell me, Jedi, are you afraid to die?
There is no death. There is only the Force.
If there is no death, where is my son?
No!
And now I'll finish you. After all, you can't fight what you can't see.
I don't need to see you. I can smell you.
I'm starting to like you. What a shame you have to die. Oh, I almost forgot. The Deathmark laser is finally back online. And it's tracking you.
Proof that I am powerful. I dodged it. You fool, you killed my master and my father figure. That's it. Now you die. So he is going to die. But I feel like that, you know, story-wise, this will be really good for our roleplay. Where'd he go? I feel like Kira knows. Follow Kira. You think he's up here? There you are. Man, that laser is incredibly easy to dodge. Here's running around like a maniac. You! For the record, you didn't pull me to you, I came to you on purpose. Anyway, so role-playing wise, this is cool. I mean, like, role-playing wise, this is where my character is really starting to go real dark because now she's experienced a loss, you know what I mean? Her father figure just died in front of her, and now I feel like this is where she really starts to go dark. And so this is a giant turning point in our... Oh, I didn't mess my mind bonus objective after all. But anyway, this is a turning point in our story for my character. This is where things start to go really dark for her. Which, you know, all part of the story. Hey, there's the bonus objective. Good stuff. You fools, you cannot stop me! Make sure they didn't have loot. Kill it. Kill it. Got him. All right. Destroy it. All right. I'm assuming we should move. Hey, she programmed it to destroy it. Self, very smart. All right, let's tell them. Let's spread the bad news.
The Deathmark has been destroyed. Your people are safe.
I will inform Organa Palace immediately. We are forever in your debt. Duke Thul reports you executed the spy Elena. I wish she could have stood trial for her crimes. Her testimony might have turned the other houses firmly against the Empire.
I put justice before politics. So should you.
I see your point. Please, forgive my abruptness, but I am needed elsewhere. This threat is ended, but the war goes on. I hope someday Alderaan knows lasting peace. Farewell, Master Jedi.
We should head back to the ship. Tell General Varsuthra about Master Orgus.
Very true. Alright. Goodbye, Alderaan, and your stupid heroics. Fun fact, the Alderaan heroics, horrible. So horrible. They're very, very hard. You die a lot. I died a lot. not a lot. I died, I think a couple of times, maybe once or twice, but they are very hard. I almost died like a million times, like, because the Killiks are very tough. They have a lot of health, so you're just wailing on them, and they're just like health is just barely trickling down. And a couple of them, one of the types has this ability. It's like a snipe basically, but it hits you. It's so incredibly powerful. It almost killed me in one shot. So I jumped into the first group. One of the dudes shot me with it. My health went to like a quarter, like in one hit. Like it was just really scary. So the heroics on this planet on Alderaan really suck. Anyway,
General, the Death Mark has been destroyed, and I have news about Master Orgus.
Darth Angral broadcast Orgus's execution over the holonet, left the body floating in space for us to find. A Republic shuttle has just recovered the remains from the edge of the Alderaan system. I'm sorry.
I can't help feeling Orgus planned all this.
Somehow he planted a tracking beacon on Angral's cruiser without the Sith realizing it. Every time Angral's ship drops out of hyperspace, we know where. Orgus got the last laugh.
It was a brilliant strategy, but I wonder if the cost was too great.
He paid it so others wouldn't have to.
Stand by. Report coming through. Angral is on the move.
We've just picked up the tracking signal in the Euphrates system. That agri-world supplies nearly half of Carson's food. I'm scrambling the fleet, but you're closer.
My ship isn't equipped to fight a battlecruiser, but I'll think of something.
Any damage to Euphrates food production could cripple the Republic.
One warship can only destroy so much.
Tell that to Terrace.
Transmitting Euphrates coordinates. Good hunting.
Yeah, except for your argument isn't valid because Terrace wasn't destroyed by one warship. Study your history, retard. Terrace was bombarded by a freaking fleet. Because I was there, and I can tell you that, and you guys saw it too. We all played the game. I broadcasted it. It was one ship, but there was a fleet, and he's like, "Have the fleet destroy the planet." Okay, it's just like don't pretend it was one ship. Although, so again, back on our thing, on our little story, that was accurate, right? Because she's like, I wonder if the price was too high, because obviously that she's grieving and she is feeling consumed by the rage and stuff, but she still mourns the loss of Orgus because he was her like father figure, despite her own sort of selfish slide into darkness. Now it's like darkness and pain and revenge and stuff. For her. And then the other thing is her saying that, like, I feel like Orgus planned all this. It does kind of feel that way. He was very calm, and I felt like he would have to know how dangerous it was, right? So I feel like that it's almost like he did plan it, you know what I mean? So it feels like he was planned, but it also feels like the price was too high. Because, obviously, she would love to just have Orgus back over tracking this stupid Darth. That is for sure. But anyway, looks like we have to use our intercom, which basically means we're talking to our companions.
No sign of Darth Angral, but Euphrates.
What the heck is that angle? Can we please fix that?
No sign of Darth
Dang
Angral.
it. Alright, sorry guys.
Euphrates.
Nothing I could do about this. That's really weird.
I saw this planet once, with Master
Ah, there's double! There's two of them.
To be green.
Sorry. Just try to ignore it.
General, I've arrived at Euphrates. There's no sign of Angral, but the planet... See for yourself.
Receiving your sensor readings. Stand by.
Euphrates' atmosphere looks like it's on fire. What could have done that?
Damage consistent with designs recovered on Ord Mantell. The Desolator weapon.
Angral's taken the planet prison and turned it into something horrific.
The Desolator borrows technology from all our advanced warfare projects. Angral's son was quite the genius.
Euphrates had millions of citizens. Whole continents of farmlands. All that life extinguished. The scale of this it's unthinkable.
Getting an emergency transmission. It's faint, coming from the far side of the planet.
Republic vessel, do you copy? This is medical frigate Daybreaker. We're under attack. Imperial commandos have boarded us. Help!
It's one of ours. The crew may know what happened here.
Angral doesn't want any witnesses.
That ship may have sensor readings of the Desolator. Invaluable data.
We won't get here in time. You need to save that ship. Hurry!
Let's hope we can get there in time.
Plotting an intercept course now.
Strap yourselves in.
Well, there you go, kids. There you go. Let's go! We need to board that freighter. Frigate. I think he said frigate. Well, regardless of what it is, we need to board it. Why? Because we need to know what happened. Obviously. I'm assuming we're already boarded. Like, I'm assuming I don't have to do anything. Guess we'll find out. My one question is, why are the Imperial commandos boarding the frigate? If they didn't want any witnesses, all you'd have to do is shoot it with your actual, ship. I feel like that... See, this is one of those things that you wonder about how realistic it is. I feel like they're boarding it just because... I mean, maybe they have a reason, but so to me, on just outside looking in, it feels like they're just doing it so I would have to jump in to save it. But I feel like that if they really wanted to silence it, they would just blow it up with a ship, But, whatever, what do I know? Maybe there's a reason. So far, it's a little hard to believe, but maybe there's a reason. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Imperial! I'm in a very bad mood after what you did to my master, and now everybody dies. Yeah, just massacre. My little jump isn't ready yet. I'll get this guy. Why would I want to target Kira, huh? Why would I want that? Alright. Alright, let's see. See how nice that move is? It stuns him for 3 seconds, but for a lot of enemies, 3 seconds is all I need to kill him. Burn, Imperial, burn! And Kira, feel free to keep me alive. Do your job as a healer. Actually, it looks like there's one behind me.
There, good as new.
You burn twice. Hey. Wow, Kira actually got a kill as a healer. Everyone stop the presses. That's kind of weird. I was like, why is there a panel if it's already open? Ambush from behind, idiots! Alright, ah! There's our bonus objective. Also, I just noticed the canister right there. That would have been really cool to hit, but, hindsight, you know what they say. Alright. Obtain an explosive device. Right! I guess I missed that. Yeah, there you go. That's right, it was only a stun anyway. The gas tank was only a stun, so that's not that big a deal. You think it's these things? There's Imperial mines. Alright, apparently it's way the heck back here. A faux pas on my part. Wait, we don't have a mouse droid. No wonder. No wonder I forgot to grab it. My mouse droid wasn't powering me up. And that's what happens, guys. My little pets power me up. I get more powerful. There we go. Now I can reach the bridge. Dun 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 dun. Ba 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 ba. Bum bum. Oh. Disable Imperial mines. Rocking out to this Clone Wars music. It's like, because this is the music, remember from the movie when all the droids are marching out and it's like playing as it's showing the droid army mobilizing? I think that's what happened, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. 3, for... I think the other ones are up ahead. Ah, there's one. And... I'm not sure where the last one is. Is it in, like, the next room? Well, it could be. Let's see. You cannot hide from me, little mine. I will find you. He's like, I can give it my best shot. Mouse droid, tell me where the mine is. There it is. Thank you, Mouse droid. I told you the second I called upon his powers. I got more powerful and more observant. Alright, to the bridge. They don't have the mines. They don't have the soldiers. I have killed everybody. Hello, Republic soldiers. You're welcome for saving your life. Open sesame. I'm here to kill you. You see how fragile? How fragile the you know, look, I mean, these guys, it's just like a story objective. And look, they're actually dealing damage to me. I mean, without without my healer, like, I'm not saying I would lose, because I don't think I would, obviously. But, like, the amount of damage I take, I think it's pretty obvious that I am really squishy. But, because if you hit other classes, these guys are like ants, like, you know what I mean? If you get, like, a tankier class, if I ran in here with, like, a Sith Juggernaut, you're just, like, you just, like, run through guys like this, you know what I mean? It just doesn't mean anything to you. You're very easy to just tank all the damage, but look, this guy, I mean, he's silver, but come on, he's only silver in a story mission. So, I don't know, it's just, to me, it's like a sign. You're like, see, I'll make a glass cannon, dude. And it's, like, the perfect analogy for the Sith Marauder and the Jedi Knight of this, like, particular variety. Is they're just glass cannons. Very good damage, but darn are they squishy. Because yeah, I bet you the kill it heroics on Alderaan would be a lot easier if you went through it with like a Juggernaut or a tank class. See, but the problem with the Juggernaut and the tankier classes is, although you know they are really good for being able to tank a lot of damage, obviously they are. The problem with them is that they don't do a lot of damage. So getting through stuff is a lot longer because you're just not dealing the damage that you would if you were using a different class. So, I don't know. I mean, so that's what you have to decide, right? That's the dilemma, is you have to decide, well, what's more important? Do I want to deal damage or do I want to be more survival? Survive more... why is that? Like, more able to survive. Do I want to be stronger? Survivability. There you go. Do I want more survivability? So, that's the drawback. And that's the drawback. That's what you gotta decide. That's why the Sith Inquisitor is best.
That was the last of the Imperials. You're safe now.
Not a minute too soon. Those commandos weren't taking prisoners.
I still can't believe what happened to Euphrates. When we arrived, an Imperial ship was attacking the planet. I've never seen anything like it.
Euphrates was trapped inside an energy field. Some starships tried to flee, but their engines failed before they could leave the atmosphere.
No one escaped. Every ship that tried crashed back onto the surface.
How did your ship come under attack?
We tried to run, but Imperial boarding pods overtook us.
I saw Euphrates' atmosphere catch fire. Horrific destruction. Flames consumed the planet. Everything turned to smoke and ash in seconds.
What happened to the Imperial warship?
It jumped to hyperspace. No telling where it is now.
Captain, look at this. Our sensors detect faint life readings on the planet's surface. Possible survivors.
Anyone left on that planet is as good as dead.
If we go down there, we can provide food, water, shelter, medicine. It's our duty.
The energy field surrounding Euphrates will destroy your ship's engines. You won't be able to leave. You could hold out a long time in this ship. Long enough for the Republic to make Euphrates safe again.
We're the only hope those people have. Every second counts. Please, he'll listen to you. Talk to him.
It's not that I don't want to help, but I have a family to think about. This ship carries combat-grade colto packs, battle adrenals, you name it. Talk her out of this crazy idea. You'll have your pick of our supplies.
I've pinpointed the strongest life signs. We can land immediately.
Render aid to anyone you find. I promise you won't be abandoned down there.
This is insane. I'm taking an escape pod off this lunatic asylum.
My crew can do this without him. Thank you for doing what's right. I'm transmitting our sensor logs of the attack to your ship. Please give them to the Republic High Command. You better go. People on Euphrates need us.
Okay, so my mic was muted. Completely forgot about that. But basically, so I'll cut out the trip afterwards, and I'll just show me on the ship. But the reason I did the light side choice was because I felt like it was in character. You know what I mean? That somewhere deep down, she's still a Jedi. Maybe she's grieving for her master. All of that's fine, but somewhere deep down, she's still a Jedi, and it's the obvious right thing to do to help those people. And if they're a medical ship. If they're not going to help, then who is? So anyway, I feel like it's the right thing to do. What the heck is this? What the heck is this about? View message 1?
Greetings, my friend. The holonets are filled with stories of your victory on Coruscant. Everything you achieved on Tython was only a prelude. You are becoming the greatest weapon the Jedi will ever know. When you executed Darth Angrel's son, I hope it was with the lightsaber I taught you to build at the Great Forge. I remain your most loyal comrade. May the Force be with you.
Interesting. Interesting. Alright, and what's the second one? I honestly totally forgot this was here. I wonder if it's from Balmorra again. Balmorra again.
Greetings again.
Ah.
I have searched for news of your battles with Darth Angrel, but found nothing. I hope your hunt goes well. When I left Tython, I promised our enemies would fear your name. I'm keeping that vow. I was in a cantina on Hutta. Some filthy Mandalorians were bragging about how many Jedi they've killed. I took one's head for a trophy, told the rest of those scum you were coming for them. The terror in their faces. I wish you could have seen it. I haven't felt this good in years. Goodbye, for now.
Perfect. That's more like it. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Balmorra. So, you know, he's fighting the good fight. Alright, let's now report in.
I rescued the Daybreaker, General. I have sensor logs of Angrel's attack. However, the crew landed on Euphrates to help possible survivors. They're trapped.
We'll get them back somehow. But Angrel is our first priority.
Transmitting sensor logs now.
My initial analysis indicates the Desolator has a similar flaw to the planet prison. The weapon's excessive power requirements demand a lengthy charging period before it can fire.
Small consolation. Angrel's next attack will undoubtedly be more direct.
You think he'll attack Coruscant again?
Anything's possible. How do we defend against such careless hatred? I'll contact the Galactic Senate and put every Republic world on... Wait. We're getting another emergency alert from Tython. Relaying it now.
Under attack by Darth Angrel. Launching defense fighters. Angrel's battlecruiser deploying energy weapon. Our ship can't escape Tython's atmosphere. We're trapped.
That explains why Angrel left Euphrates so quickly. He's already chosen his next target.
Send everything you've got to Tython. Now, General.
The Republic fleet's in hyperspace. By the time it's redirected to Tython, it'll be too late.
The Desolator needs time to work. The Jedi may be trapped on Tython, but you're not. You could board Angrel's battlecruiser, disable the weapon before it fires.
I'll disable that weapon.
And Darth Angral will answer for his crimes.
Believe you me, he will.
Sensor logs to find the Desolator's weak point. Contact us when you're aboard Angral's warship.
The Force be with you.
Well, there you go, kids. I feel like that it's not even so much about the fact that the Jedi are under attack. I feel like she's like, oh, believe me, I'll go take care of it because I have personal revenge to get for my fallen master. So I feel like that, you know, that's in character no matter what happens, because, like, she has some revenge to get, so that's okay. That is okay. But yeah, this is, I'm almost positive this is the end of Chapter 1. We're wrapping this up. Now, again, keep in mind that each chapter gets shorter as we go on, so...
We got a little scorched,
anyway.
but we're inside Angral's battlecruiser.
Yes, I knew you could do it. Now to end that Sith for good.
Luck is with us. The refit to Angral's warship was crude. Knocking out any reactor relay will disrupt the Desolator's charge and shut it down. Of course, those relays are certain to be well guarded.
General? Doctor? My team's moving out. We'll save Tython or die trying.
Don't even think that. I expect us all to reach a ripe old age. Your signal's breaking up. May the...
Angral's jamming our transmissions. He's coming for us.
I'll do all that I can.
Oh, believe me, I have some personal revenge to get. This isn't even about the Jedi anymore. This is about me slaying Darth Angral. Not even for his crimes, but for his crimes against me personally. This has gone beyond justice. This is now about personal revenge. Sorry. Aggressive yawn. Alright, do I have anything to sell? I have a few things.
There, good as new.
Right you are, Kira. Alright, we got a minute and a half on our boost, so we just gotta make sure that's up when anything good is happening.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Alright. Let's roll. Starting with you! Alright. There we go. Let's go, Kira. Die. Alright, there's some more. We're cutting our way through, Angral. I'm coming for you, boy. Alright, looks like we have to take a sharp left. And, alright, continuing this way. Kill the peons first! Oh, there's some dead peons. Cutting you down, boy! Oh, please, power guard. No amount of power is gonna protect you from me. I don't even care that there's a droid there. And, okay. But, I mean, I'm not gonna fight it if I don't have to, but... Believe me, I'm not scared of it, that's for sure. Alright, let's see. You! For a minute, I thought that said Security Chief Sasuke. I was like, whoa! I was like, what a fun reference! I was like, it's a pretty unexpected reference, but, you know, a good reference nonetheless. Kill him.
Force be with us.
Yeah, alright. Blaster rifle. Well, it'll be good for money, if nothing else. Unlock the bridge door. Alright, there we go. We're open. Let's go kill him! You idiots won't stop me! You You all can't save him. The Darth will die. Man, I tell you what, I better get a promotion after this. Because if I kill this Darth and single-handedly save the Jedi from certain destruction, I better get promoted. You think they're gonna put me on the council but not grant me the rank of master? That'd be so humiliating. It's outrageous. Alright, sorry, I'll stop. You're next, boy. He's like, please, no. Just like stomp on his face. Alright. Get him! Alright, wait. I gotta activate a boost. Alright, we're good.
You will not steal my victory. Not now. I have sacrificed too much for this. I will avenge my son on you and all the Jedi.
The only vengeance here will be mine. Prepare to die.
I foresaw this confrontation. I welcome it. Today I forge a new era for the Sith. One where the Jedi are finally extinct.
Finish this, Angrel. I command it.
What in the holy crap?
My master.
Whoa, Kira got possessed.
What was that? I felt the Emperor.
Yeah, and he could do nothing to stop him.
Child. His eyes, his ears, his weapon to command. Come, child, fight by my side. It's where you belong.
Don't even think about it.
I'd rather jump out an airlock naked.
You practically are already.
Fight the Emperor's control. Remember who you are.
I feel him in my thoughts. We have to end this fast.
If you will not serve, you will die.
I mean, it's not perfect, but I don't feel like any one of those were very good. Alright, you idiot, you're going down! This is for my master! Going down. Aha! That was for my master. Is it actually good? It's not bad. I mean, the minus 16 alacrity, if that's how you pronounce that, is not great. Yeah, I feel like it's worth it. I feel like it's worth it. All right. Speak to Kira. Kira, what's up?
Angrel's dead, and this battle cruiser's not far behind him.
Disappointing. Angrel was useful. This child must learn her place. And so will you.
Gonna be honest, really hard to take you seriously. I'm tempted to say, if you want Kira, take her.
Whatever you are, you won't win.
But whatever.
Futures in you.
That's not in character, that's just me being a jerk.
Futures I will not allow.
I've already said, she's my plaything. No one gets to have it but me.
Ends here.
Does it, though? You're next! Kira, we've already proven who's number one here. You were pathetic. Told you. Weak.
This child is unfinished. Weak. I will make her strong. Now you will die. Even if my child must die with you.
No, I won't kill for you.
What on the what? 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 Then die for me? That's kind of weird. Like, what do you think that means? What do you think that means?
You're stronger than the dark side.
See, but that's not in character. Ah, I don't like this. It's none of it's in character. Because like,
is unfinished. Weak.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about. I don't know how I feel about Kira. Like, what does my character feel about Kira? She's like sliding. She is sliding to the dark side, but it's not. Is this one better?
Resisting him. Keep it up.
That's better.
Dark side has no power over me. I am a Jedi.
All right. Now I'm probably gonna do that one, but I just want to see for curiosity.
You're a threat, Padawan. Destroy yourself, or I'll do it for you.
Interesting. I mean, I don't think for a second she actually does that. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta think. What's in character? Like, how does my character feel about Kira? I feel okay. So it's kind of weird, right? Because I don't feel an emotional attachment to Kira. Not too much. Not really. With Orgus, I felt it. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like my character. He's the father figure. He's obviously he was her master and all that. But I don't know how I feel about Kira. I don't really feel like this deep emotional connection. I feel like that she's useful, and I feel like that my character like takes her because she was sort of assigned to, like, back when she cared, and I feel like that she's useful, but I don't get the feeling that she's like emotionally connected to her. You know what I mean? Maybe the dark side one is right. It's like, I don't know. Maybe is the dark side one in character? Because the one where it's like, like the do the dark side thing is not it. It either has to be fighting Kira or whatever, or like destroy yourself, or I'll do it for you. I don't know, but like, would she do that though? I mean, I don't know.
No.
Does she care about Kira? I don't get the feeling she does.
You're a threat, Padawan. Destroy yourself, or I'll do it for you.
I won't die either.
Huh, well, there you go.
The dark side has no power over me.
So same result, but all right. I guess I'm okay with that. Because again, I don't get the feeling that she's emotionally attached. She's useful, but she doesn't care that much.
I won. I'm finally free.
Like, oh, there you go.
What was it like under the Emperor's control? Were you aware of our duel?
All of it. I was in my head the whole time, like a prisoner. The ship's coming down on top of us. Let's get out of here.
That'll work. All right, yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It was a little rocky because it was really hard to choose, but now that I have chosen, honestly, I'm happy with that. I feel like that's in character. That again, I don't really feel this deep emotional attachment to Kira because the whole time there has been decisions that my character made that Kira didn't like, but I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything to me. If she disapproves, who cares? Like, her opinion means nothing to me. So it makes sense that my character's like, if you're gonna like be a threat to me, I don't care. I feel like maybe at one point, like, because earlier on I defended Kira to the council. I feel like maybe at that point, like, character-wise, maybe she was still trying to be like the Jedi or whatever. She just had kind of selfish tendencies. Maybe at first it was something like that, but then now that she's at this point where, she lost Orgus, and now that other things have happened, and now that she's really sort of sliding towards the dark side, I feel like that now she probably wouldn't make this. She probably wouldn't care as much. You know what I mean? And so yeah, so I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. Man, that was like so hard decisions though. I mean, sometimes it's hard to stick to your character once you've decided. But yeah, I think that makes sense. She's not emotionally attached to Kira. She's just useful. And so she's like, she's another blade. She's like someone I can command. And so I feel like that's I feel like that was pretty in character.
Thank the Force you're alive. When I saw Angrel's battlecruiser explode, I feared the worst.
Haven't you learned? I'm more powerful than anything the Sith can throw at me.
Please come to the surface. Bring your Padawan to the council chambers. We all have much to discuss.
She completely ignored me. She's probably like, it's really too bad that she is very powerful. She's like, she's probably like, because she's so arrogant. It's like, very true. It's too bad that you need me so badly. It's really hard saving your guys' butts all the time. Alright, here we are at the Jedi Council. Let's see what they have to say, shall we? I better get promoted, I tell you what.
Welcome home. The Jedi owe you a debt of gratitude we can never repay.
If Jedi wore Republic medals, your robe would be covered in them.
only wish Master Orgus could share in this victory.
Darth Angral paid dearly for killing Master Orgus.
Angral earned his fate. No one will mourn his passing.
We've lost one of our noblest masters, but in his place stands a Jedi without equal. And you, Padawan. I knew you'd remain true to us.
The Emperor took control of her on Angral's ship. I had to beat some sense into her.
The Emperor did what? How can you be so casual about that?
It, sounds worse than it was. And it won't happen again.
The fact that you're here reveals all I need to know. As leader of this council, it's my pleasure to promote Kira Carson to the rank of Jedi Knight.
You mean it? I guess Master Satele thinks you're ready. Don't sound so supportive. The council might think you're soft.
Danger to Tython is over, but we're getting fresh reports of hostilities all over the galaxy. Another war with the Empire seems inevitable.
Darth Angral was the spark that lit the flame. Even in failure, he inspired the Sith to violence.
But he also forged our greatest weapon against the darkness. The Force has shown me what lies ahead. The futures of many rest on your actions. You will decide the fate of the Jedi, the Republic, the galaxy.
I have also seen my future, and my victories are only beginning. I get promoted and you get the fate of the galaxy. Quite a day.
May the Force be with you. With all of us.
You know, not entirely sure that was a promotion. I was like, I feel like you didn't promote me at all. That's so funny. He's like, don't sound so supportive. Like I told you, like my character has gone through a very serious change. Told you, I wasn't fooling around. My character is very different than she was, man. She's angry and cynical because she lost Master Orgus, and she's just never gonna be the same. Told you, man. She's just like, just no more Mr. Nice Guy. She's
with someone talented.
Grumpy.
We can spar anytime.
Hey, we got a upgraded speeder piloting. That's pretty sweet. What's actually interesting is that preferred players like myself have to actually pay for speeder piloting. As you saw, rank 2 costs 20,000 credits, which of course is fine because you earn credits pretty quickly. Even as a preferred player, you earn way more as a subscriber. Way more. Like, I mean, it doesn't take very long before you're rocking millions. It doesn't take very long. But anyway, as a preferred, you still earn it pretty quick. But the problem is you're capped at 350,000 so often because you have to just spend it because you're locked there, and it goes into this like escrow account, which I'm not even 100% positive what that means. Like, does that mean you can access it after you spend lower than the 350,000? I don't even know. But so you're getting close, you just have to spend it. So you buy mounts and you buy pets and you buy, you know, like unlocks, you know what I mean? Like you can buy you can go to other. See, you can go to other and just buy random things like, you know what I mean, upgraded like, you know, starship transport and like, you know, stuff like that. Just because it's like, because you just have to spend it, you know what I mean? Otherwise it's gonna go to waste. So it's kind of weird. Anyway.
The Force is with you, now and always.
Master Orgus?
His power is growing. Only you can stop him. You must go to Tatooine.
I've learned better than to argue with the voices of the dead.
A starship crashed in a desert canyon. Use the Force. Find it.
Who were you talking to? The holocom's not even on. This is crazy, but Master Orgus was standing right there. He spoke to me. He's not alive like that, T7. Master Quix once told me powerful Jedi can live on through the Force after they die. Not a social call, then. What did Master Orgus say to you? There's a crashed starship in a canyon on Tatooine. I can almost see it in my head. Then hold that thought. Next stop, Tatooine.
There you go. Oh man. And what do you think this means for our character development? I feel like that she's still going to do what she does, but it's going to be like a brief reprieve from her otherwise complicated, like, emotional state now that Master Orgus is occasionally talking to us.
Ever since our dance with Darth Angral, I felt different. Good different. No more Emperor in my head. Sick creep was dragging me down, holding me back. Being free from that? Nifty.
What the Emperor did to you was wrong, and he'll never do it again.
All that time he stole. Years I could have been... me. Sad thing is, there's plenty more people out there still under the Emperor's thumb.
Oh, I'll cut off that thumb. And then his head.
I'd start the other way around. Sith get nasty when they lose a thumb. We've still got a galaxy to save. Let's get back to it.
There you go. And crazy, and it's such an enlightening conversation as always.
Know what gets me? Wasting all our time blowing up bad guys. Imagine how much better the galaxy would be if we focused on helping the needy, not fighting Sith.
I'm a soldier, not an engineer. Without enemies, I don't have much to do.
Not me. Already got big plans when the war's over. It's time Jedi got political. Letting senators run the Republic? Not working out. We get the big picture, have the power to make things better. We should have control. Tell me I'm wrong.
The Senate's useless. If Jedi were in charge, there's nothing we couldn't do.
Exactly. Tell you what, I'll be Supreme Chancellor, you run the military. Play to our strengths. No point running for office until the war's over. Let's go win it already.
Well, there you go. There you go. I guess we'll talk with T7. Not so much because I want to, but mostly because I'm very close to 37, and it should be enough to push me over the edge. So, and then we'll be on Tatooine. What's up, little robot?
You wanted to talk?
Okay, so T7 lied.
I trust you, T7. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad.
None of this is in character. I'm just pretending it doesn't happen. Worked with Shafu before Master Zalo, unaware that Shafu was a slaver. Master Zalo convinced Shafu to reform. Shafu gave T7 to Master Zalo.
Don't worry about it, little fella.
T7's relieved. Glad Jedi knows the truth. He's embarrassed. He's ashamed. Believes Shafu was a good guy.
Nobody's perfect, T7. You may have misjudged Shafu's character, but you can't beat yourself up over it.
He's wise and grateful, blah, blah, blah. Alright. I just don't care. So, you know, story-wise, I'm kind of pretending that the whole T7 thing, like us talking to him being off fleet, doesn't happen. Mostly, I just don't care, but it's just like, if I don't care anyway, then you might as well get approval, so it's like, whatever. So it's not perfect, but, because it's not in character, but just pretend it doesn't happen, and then we'll be fine. Anyway, I'll see you guys at our objective at the Krast Jedi ship. Alright. Here we are, middle of absolute nowhere. You can see there's some sort of base there. I think it's full of like Genosians and it's full of just random things. But I like the backgrounds of this game. Like they're really good about it. Like just look at that. You can like it feels like it's real. You know what I mean? Like you can just see like it just feels like it goes on forever. Which you know it just almost does. But anyway, it's just cool. I just think it's cool. It feels like realistic. The backdrops are really good. Helps you feel like you're actually on a world, know what I mean? Alright. We're here. Finding a Krast Jedi ship. Directed by our master. Who continues to teach us even after death. Die, you stupid lizard. Surprising how, like, they're not incredibly tanky, but how at least a little bit tanky these things are. Because they have, you know, they have a chunk of health just wailing on him. Alright, let's kill 3 harrowers. Hey, Kira, you want to go ahead and heal me like you're supposed to? Thank you. Alright. Are you a harrower? No. That's not a harrower. Oh, they're the Sith. And now he can't hit me. Die, Sith. Galactic Rampage Part 1. There's some conquest points for us, which means nothing to me. I mean, maybe it means something. I just don't know what the whole conquest thing is about. I don't know what the points are for. Really, I should really learn what all that's about. Maybe it's something really great. Maybe there's, like, vendors that you can redeem conquest points for or something. I don't know. And that's the problem. I don't know enough about it. Why are you freaking immortal? There we go. Maybe that ability makes him temporarily immortal. But it doesn't matter. Alright, where's the third little scrub lord? There you are, scrub lord.
Good as new.
And now he can't hit anything for X amount of seconds. Yeah, they have some sort of ability where they, like, when they're at really low health, they just, like, hit this ability and they're, like, immortal. What's up with that? Alright. Some sort of objective over here? It's been a very long time since I've done the Jedi Knight story, so I don't remember a lot of what happens. Like, pretty much all the time.
I know your face. The one who defeated Darth Angral. The hero of Tython.
That's heroes of Tython. I fought Darth Angral too.
My mission was a secret. No one knew where I was. How did you find me?
The spirit of my dead master, Orgus Din, sent me here. He said you needed help.
Thank the Force, and your master. I thought I was dead. Under the circumstances, I think we had better contact my superiors. I'd almost repaired my hollow before the Sith ambushed me.
Jomar, where are you?
Masters, I completed my mission, but Sith assassins shot down my vessel over Tatooine. The spirit of Master Orgus Din sent my rescuer. I believe you know her.
The Force wants our mission to succeed, Master Satele. This is proof.
I knew she was the nexus of our fates, but events are transpiring faster than I foresaw.
You foresaw this? Then tell me what's happening.
This is not the time or place for such revelations.
Jomar, a medical shuttle is en route. Before it arrives, give your rescuer the sensor logs you recorded.
Bring us those logs immediately. We'll explain everything when you're on Tython.
This burden is now yours. Guard it with your life. Go. Hurry.
What's so important about these sensor logs?
I've seen the Empire's home system. Those logs reveal our enemy's defenses. We'll meet again on Tython. May the Force be with you.
I love how Kira just, like, jumped in, so desperately trying to be like, I'm a hero too. Like, no you're not. No you're not. After I defeated Darth Angral, I fought and defeated you too. Like, you were more burden than help in that one. Anyway, just say I'm the hero of Tython, you're just the backdrop, okay? Merely a speed bump on my road to victory. And that's all you can hope for. Anyway, I will see you guys on Tython. Alright, back again at the Jedi Council. Let's talk with them and get our credit where credit is due.
I brought the sensor logs, Master Satele.
I'm sure you have many questions. Master Tolbraga will answer them.
It's good to finally meet you in person. They say you're the greatest Jedi the Order has seen in generations. I believe the Force has guided you to me. Together, we'll defeat the Empire.
It's about time someone on the Council got serious about this war.
Still impatient as ever. You're sure about this one, Braga?
I'm organizing a top-secret strike team of our best and brightest, Jedi who don't know the meaning of failure. Twice, you've saved the Jedi Order from destruction. Balmorra and Darth Angral were formidable opponents. Now I ask you to confront the ultimate evil and help me capture the Sith Emperor.
Wouldn't it be easier to kill the Emperor?
If the opportunity presents itself, we shouldn't hesitate.
Killing the Emperor only creates a power vacuum. My plan will end the Sith Empire forever. There's an ancient fortress orbiting the Imperial homeworld, Dromund Kaas. It's hidden by a powerful cloaking device.
The Emperor rules his people from this cloaked fortress. Not even the highest-ranking Sith can find him.
But we're going to locate that fortress, get inside it and seize the Emperor.
If even the Sith can't find the Emperor, what hope do we have? We'll just get ourselves killed.
Let go of your fears. The Force is with us. We will not fail. We've already made great strides toward our objective.
The man you saved on Tatooine scouted the Drummond caste system. His sensor logs will help us plan this assault.
We'll plot a hyperspace route through the Imperial Navy's defenses. Slip right past them.
Other members of my strike team are uncovering ways to pierce the cloaking device and defeat the security around the Emperor's fortress. I could use your expertise on Balmorra. The Empire and Republic are at war there, and the fighting has endangered our mission.
My ship's ready for departure. Tell your people I'm on my way.
We've placed great responsibility on you, but I know you won't fail us.
Contact your fellow strike team member Warren SWTOR when you reach Balmorra. He'll explain the mission. We're going to save the galaxy. May the Force be with us.
Well, there you go, kids. I can tell you, for a fact, I just feel like, alright, like, it's a bold plan, right? However, I just don't believe for a minute that it will succeed. Like, there's just like, he's the Sith Emperor, dude. He possessed Kira, and she was able to do nothing from a galaxy away. Like, he's so powerful that his own Sith are scared of him. Like, it doesn't get much more powerful than that. Anyway, and I feel like that it's like in character. That like my character is like more interested in building her own power. You know, she's slipping towards the dark side. She's in pain and she's pissed about the loss of her master, and she's following his spirit because she's just happy. She's just like it's like a reprieve from her otherwise really dark mind or whatever. You know what I mean? But she's not suicidal. She's not like rah, let's do it. She's like, this is retarded. Like, we're gonna get ourselves killed. Like, this is a bad plan. So she'll go along with it for a little ways, but she's gonna try and talk these people out of it, which, you know, it's not gonna work. But she'll, I mean, she'll like sort of go along with it, but she'll be
Master Braga told me you were
not.
coming.
She's pretty scared of it.
SWTOR, a pleasure. I'm grateful for your assistance. The situation is growing desperate. The Republic picked an unfortunate time to drive the Empire off Balmorra. It's made our team's mission that much harder.
Military reinforcements ought to make our job easier, not harder.
My strengths lie in observation, subtlety, and negotiation. Not exactly welcome talents on the battlefield. Balmorra is home to the largest weapon manufacturing plants in the galaxy. Half the munitions used in the last war originated on this world. The Empire develops horrific new instruments of destruction here. Balmorra's creations have killed countless innocents.
All that terrible power in the hands of the Sith. We can't let them keep it.
I appreciate the sentiment, but be mindful of our mission. We're here for one particular item. We've learned the Empire has a cloaking device prototype at one of Balmorra's advanced weapon factories. It's the same technology hiding the Emperor's fortress. If we obtain that cloaking device prototype, we can understand how it works, develop a way to see through it.
How did the Empire develop cloaking device technology?
They didn't. Intelligence indicates the prototype is alien in design. Possibly Rakata or Gree. Finding the cloaking device prototype is almost impossible thanks to the invasion. We need experienced native guides to sort through the chaos. Balmorra has a well-established civilian resistance. Their spy network's knowledge of the Empire would be invaluable.
Your tone indicates there's a complication.
War breeds chaos, chaos breeds confusion, and confusion breeds mistrust. Unfortunately, the Resistance doesn't trust the Republic. Despite my best negotiations, they remain uncooperative.
Can't say I blame them. The Empire's driven us off this planet twice already, leaving the Resistance holding the bag.
Republic Command just intercepted a distress call. A Resistance medical facility is about to be overrun. I'd go, but an Imperial armor column's in my way. I need you to save that medical facility.
I'll break that siege. Where am I going?
I'm sending the medical facility's location. I don't know what you'll be facing there, but do whatever you must to save the Resistance fighters. I'll meet you there as soon as I can. May the Force be with you.
Well, there you go. Well, there you go. You know, the other way that we could sort of spin this, like in character, you know what I mean, like as part of our character development, is the other way we could spin it is that she's like, you know, she has her reservations, but she's like, look, they're gonna do it anyway, and like, she's like, although I don't like it, they're gonna do it anyway, and you know, if it works, like, that'll be like, defeating the Emperor will be a great chance for more power. Like, who knows what will happen? Who knows what will open up to me? You know what I mean? Like, it's a great challenge, and she's like, maybe, you know, so she's not happy about it. She doesn't think they'll succeed. She's like, you know, she's pretty, you know, she has her reservations that they're not going to win. She's very worried that it's going to end in failure, but she knows at the same time that their chances for success would be greatly, you know, aided by her assistance. So, you know, considering they're going to do it anyway, she's like, well, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure it succeeds, because if we could win, then that could be more power for me. You know what I mean? So it could be good, and maybe we'll spin it that way, because otherwise, like, if she doesn't agree, like, technically, like, in character, she would be like, yeah, I'm not doing this, you guys are retarded. So, you know, so it's probably wiser to, like, spin it the other way of being like, well, if we succeed, there's lots of chance for more power, stuff like that, because it makes more sense, and it's going to happen anyway, story-wise. Like, the game is going to push you into it, so finding a way to help explain it in character makes sense. So I think that's probably what we'll do with that. But Balmorra is actually one of the planets that has a companion customization vendor, and I want to see if there's anything good for the Jedi Knight. So luckily it's right here. So it's in Bugtown. It's right here. So which is where we are. So that's very convenient. Right, it's right inside the door here. Because I was just here with my smuggler. So okay, perfect. Let's see. Do we have anything good?
Anything you like, give me a wink.
Let's see. Now we have some Kira Carson. Let's see what we got. We have Kira Carson A, which is pretty. That's pretty. We have Kira Carson. I guess 1. Okay, Kira Carson 1. Kira Carson 2. It's also not bad. Kira Carson 3. Kira Carson 4. And Kira Carson. I mean, that's 5, but they say 6. She looks like Jaisa. It's tempting just because I love Jaisa, but really I shouldn't do that. There was also some T7, but I honestly like what we already did with T7. I like the little round dome. It makes him awesome. So I do like the Kira ones. Honestly, I like the first one. Like, this is cool. You know what I mean? So if we can just remember, this is Kira. I just changed her look because I as much as I would love to do this one, it's like, I just have, in my smuggler, one of the companions, there's a customization that gives her the same hairstyle, and it's a different companion, so I have way too many of this look running around. So just for variety's sake, it would be kind of cool to grab this one. So that's what I think we're going to do. So let's go ahead and pick up Kira Carson 1.
Bring your creds back anytime.
And equip it to Kira. Hey, our brand new Kira. Nice, there we go, guys. She looks great. Cool. Alright, let's just check our map here now that we have a unique Kira. Alright, so really quick, we're just going to run and grab this other objective, but then that's probably where we will call it. And we're just after we talk to Warren. Let's see, he's way up there. I guess we'll just... Actually, I don't think there's a way to cross the bridge. And if I run down there, I don't think you can get up. Pretty sure I remember that being a thing. Yeah, I think it looks like a cliff, so I think we'll have to go around anyway. So I'll work my way that way, and I will see you guys when we are at the door. Alright, here we are. I had to come in from above, because it's really kind of weird to get here. You'd feel like that this guy would be, you know, where the rest of everybody else is, but no. Kill him! Alright, we gotta clear the hospital of these ugly bugs. I hate the colicoids, dude. They're so gross. They're so gross. They're so nasty. Like, and why are they even attacking? Like, are they smart enough to organize? Hey. I love our new Kira. She's cool looking. And just for fun, pew! Alright, sorry.
The Jedi bought us some time. Get our wounded to the secure area. Move it! I'm the chief medic. Just call me Doc. I appreciate your hard work, Gorgeous. But there's a whole nest of colicoids coming. No time to evacuate.
What are these colicoids?
Things that eat you. I've got dozens of wounded here. Hope you're not one of those junior Jedi.
Do we have to save him too?
I'll head for the secure area and stabilize casualties. Here they come!
Alright, there you go. Let's kill some bugs. Duh, bug. So yeah, obviously Doc is a big flirt, and my character is not about it. She's not going to be messing around with him. And as the female Jedi Knight, that is your only. I'm pretty sure that's your only romance option. I'm almost positive that's your only romance option in the like, without counting expansions. It's your only romance option. And obviously we will not be pursuing that or flirting with him, because that's not how my character rolls. Die, you fool. Alright. I like left before the animation was done, but you got the idea. She dropped rocks on the tunnel. Shut up, Doc. I'm killing bugs. There you go. I'll actually pause so you can see what the animation looks like. That's the idea of what is supposed to be happening. What? Ah! I was just like, I don't see anything. And my little mouse droid being adorable. There we go. There's another one. Just trying to hit the stupid barrel. Dead. And there's another one, looks like. Alright, 11 of 12 and 3 of 4. Die. You ugly bug. Ah! Hey. There we go. And alright, there's the last one. Alright. And there's... Really? You stupid bug. There we go. Alright. It's done, Doc. I saved your life.
Hey, look at that. We are alive. Nice work.
A lot of wounded here. You're the only doctor?
Honey, I do the work of 10 medics, and that's on a bad day. Say, you might be wounded and not know it. Let me check you over.
The Force protects me. These others were not so fortunate.
I don't know what genius picked a colloquoid breeding ground for our medical facility, but we need to evacuate quick. Problem is, my critical patients are too fragile to move, and the Empire stole my trauma kits.
I'm here to steal something from the Empire. Your people need to help me.
I can arrange that, if my patients survive. Our scouts say the Imperials sent my trauma kits to their frontline troops on the plains nearby. The depots will be heavily guarded, but I'm sure you'll figure something out. Just hurry. These people don't have much time.
There you go. So he's a big flirt, but, you know, I feel like you can just ignore him. Especially with my character being, you know, she may be sliding to the dark side. She may have a temper, but at the same time, she's not so fragile that, like, just Doc hitting on her isn't gonna be enough to be like, that's it, I'll kill you! You know what I mean? It's just like, she's just like goes monotone and just ignores him. She's just like, shut up, Doc. And our new Kira looks great. She's much less pale. Which is fine. I don't mind pale, okay? Pale is hot. I'm okay with pale. It's just, I mean, it is nice for a change of scenery. It makes it feel fresh and exciting, doesn't it? She feels new and exciting. It's the same old Kira, but it feels like it's not, and that's great. Anyway, but I think that'll be a great place to call it. So yeah, let's just, oh, see, I could have gone around the other way. Dang it. That's annoying. Alright, anyway, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna run back to our main area, and then that way it will be, it'll be easier when we come back, because I'll need to run back anyway for the speeder, so. But yeah, as it turns out, we could have gone this way. It would have been incredibly easy as well. I went the wrong way. Hang on. Oh, there you go. I meant to go around this way and up the ramp. But hey, now that I know, maybe it'll come in handy later. I mean, probably not, but maybe. Maybe. Alright, we're gonna get back and then we will call it. But yeah, obviously my character's gonna ignore Doc. You're like, I'm not romancing him, man. It's just like, it's not in character. She doesn't roll that way. She's like, you're annoying, and stop hitting on me, peasant. Alright, we gotta sell just a little bit. Sell the junk. Repair. Perfect. Alright, well, this is what we're going to call it, guys. And when we come back, we'll be finishing Balmorra, but we made it really far today. Obviously, a lot of this episode won't be cut because there is a lot of jumping around, which is just the nature of finishing Chapter 1 and going into Chapter 2. So, that's very, very normal, but when we come back, we will be busting out Balmorra. Offline, I will probably hit the heroics of this planet. Probably, I should do it tonight, because I will probably record tomorrow, so I'll be hitting the heroics of this planet. There's a lot on Balmorra, so hopefully we'll be a much higher level the next time you guys see me. Tomorrow, we will probably record, and we will get I think that'll be part 4 of... part 4 of Sunset Overdrive, and then I think that'll be part 8, I think, of our Jedi Knight playthrough, so we're making good time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.
Are y'all ready for a god-dang video?
It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. I don't know which direction that is, dude. I'm not freaking Sacagawea. Hey, you get off me. We'll talk about this like adults. Ha! He bought it. What an idiot. Who would have thought he's Irish? How exciting is that? Suck their life out. Suck their little juices out. I don't know why that's the sound, but whatever.
Finish out here. Introduce me.
What the what? Thank you all so much for watching, and we will talk to you guys later.